Good day, guys. Good day, good day, good day, good day to you all. Welcome back to the Formula Sports channel. Welcome back. You know, whenever the national team does not have good results, it affects the mood of Reggae Boyz fans, Seeing, I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for me personally. I'm not in a bad mood, people. I'm actually in a good mood. Big and serious, people, even though the national team lost in yesterday's friendly game to Qatar 2-1, I'm actually in a good mood. Seeing disappointing result, very good performance in the dentist. I trust in the dentist. I trust people. Well, if people think I'm gonna rate Amir Al Grimson, that is not true, There are things that he has done that I hold in high regard. And there are things that he has done where me never so sure about. Seeing? But you know the world stay already. One criticism against an individual and all of a sudden you're entirely against that person, rate the person and this and that. People, me never dislike Chimera Grimson, seeing? But things I did rate, me say things I never did rate. Seeing? But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday's performance was quite a good show. Seeing for starters, the first thing I want to talk about, people, when you see the name them on the back of the jersey them, I wonder if me alone see that, people. People, when I ever see a friendly game involving the Reggae Boyz, and you see the names of the players on the back of the jersey, people, when I realize say no name never on the back of the Qatar jersey them. When I never see that, people, even in comments, people, this is history. History. Write down the date. Never before in Jamaica's football in history. I'm kidding. I can't speak for the entirety of the history, but it is a rare thing when you see names on the back of Reggae Boyz jerseys, any at all, even in official competition, much less a friendly. And then when you look on the Qatar jersey, then no name, people, I'm not telling that. Me get excited about that. You see where Jamaica football there, we get excited about names on the back of our jersey. Seeing paper, my gaffer, with whom I am well pleased. My gaffer with whom I am well pleased. And that me a talk about gaffer. That me a talk about. A performance is like that more obviously from a national team, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, all I've been screaming for of late from the gaffer Al Grimson is a bit more sophistication in attack, That's all I've been screaming for, I want to see a sophisticated structure in the attacking moments of play. That's all I've been asking for. A bit more sophistication. Even if it's not the most sophisticated structure going forward, at least a bit more sophistication. What we saw in what me personally I saw in previous games with Al Grimson, the thing that just look like some schoolboy football kind of structure going forward. The thing that just look unsophisticated and it never looked ready to me personally. Seeing it looked like some little Sunday league ball game structure. Seeing yesterday we saw a very sophisticated structure going forward in the attacking moments of the game to add to for the most part, good organization in the defensive moments of the game. Me personally, I was very pleased. Let me read out the stats for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. Seeing 9 shots from Jamaica, 11 shots total from Qatar, 4 shots on target from Jamaica, 5 on target for Qatar. People, check this. Check this. 51% possession to the Jamaica Reggae Boyz. Poopa Jesus. When you see Reggae Boyz are out possessed side, yo, a history this. Yo, a big history this. People, we can't act like say, yo, we see them things up on a regular basis. Look, I'm not people, I not say possession is the end all and be all. I not say that, but it's a good indication, it's a good look when you see the national team for once can outpossess a side. 51% to 49%. We just edge the possession, yes, true, but at least we edge it. 459 passes for Jamaica at 84% passing accuracy. 457 passes for Qatar with 86% accuracy. Those are just some of the stats. And of course, the main stat being 2-1. See, before we get in why we lost the game, I want to say this. I cannot think of a bad performance from a Reggae Boy yesterday. I cannot think of a bad performance from a Reggae Boy yesterday. Big and serious. I can't think of one. Yes, mistakes were made, true, but generally speaking, everybody held their own and gave a good account of themselves. I can't think of the last time off the top of my head I see a Reggae Boy's performance when I can say that. The starting lineup, Jamale waiting goal. Seeing the back line, Lembe Kisa at right back, King and Mariap at the centre back pairing, Bell at left full back. The midfield, Dujan Whisper Richards on the right, Kaim Paris on the left. Those two interchange throughout the game. Russell and Latibeaudiere, the pivots. Impressive showing from them. And up top the forwards, Nicholson and Burke. And throughout the game, there were substitutions. Lambert came on, Daniel Johnson came on, Phillips came on, Demario Phillips came on, gave a good account of himself, the JPL player. Really gave a good account of himself. DishonBernard, the debutant, and Javian Brown all came on scene. Now, for me personally, people, the goals were very unfortunate, the goals that were conceded. They were honestly, in my humble opinion, relatively soft goals that came against the run of play, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys agree with that. Hit me up and let me know what you think about that. The fact of the matter is we fell asleep on both goals, ladies and gentlemen. Seeing? That's just the plain and honest truth. We fell asleep on both goals, switched off and got punished. Just as simple as that. We switched off and we got punished. So we have to work on that. You could see that there was a clear lapse in concentration on both goals that we conceded. So, hopefully that's not an issue going forward, although we have seen it from time to time where it's ugly head in the past. Yeah. So, hopefully we don't see much of that going forward. But to be fair though, generally speaking, the team was set up very good defensively in the defensive moments of the game, defensive transition, and in the defense moments of the game. We were relatively compact, applying pressure to the ball, pressing well, pressing at the right times, knowing when to press, applying the right amount of pressure at the right time. That sort of a thing. We were very compact in the mid to low block. It was mostly a mid block, and the Qatarians. Anyways, the Qatar ball of them. It was a bit challenging for them to break our mid block. Seeing generally speaking, for most part of the game, but the lapses in concentration on both goals were switched off. We got punished. And to be fair to Qatar, they got their chances, they took it. We got our chances, we did not take them. It's just as plain and simple as that. Their goalkeeper also made, some solid saves. The goalkeeper, that free kick from Boza, that sitter from Boza in the box as well. Those were solid saves from their goalkeeper, to be fair. The most impressive thing for me in this game, though, ladies and gentlemen, was how the Reggae Boyz looked on the ball. That is what has been our biggest problem since Wappy killed Philip. Ladies and gentlemen, the Reggae Boyz looked comfortable on the ball. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, seriously, the Reggae Boyz looked comfortable in possession, right? For the most part, when Qatar pressed us, we were able to evade the pressure. Big and serious, ladies and gentlemen, we were able to evade Qatar pressure. Shocking, isn't it? It coming like when the Reggae Boyz get pressed over the years, it coming like every man just lose their mind. And once the pressure start apply, say, you know the script, seeing? Be a long ball. Right? We know how the thing go already, seeing? But them put the ball upon the ground, play out from the back, short passing, build up from the back to front, the occasional long ball to try and, bring the forwards into the game, whether get up a runner in behind, or get one of the forwards into, get the ball to one of the forwards into some space in front of the defense, that sort of a thing. But for the most part, the ball put on the ground and played through the respective thirds. Shocking, people. Shocking. Another criticism that I have of the performance, though, is that the connectivity and creativity up top could have been better. The connectivity and creativity up top in the final third could have been better. So even though we were getting the ball up into the final third with a high degree of frequency, we could have taken advantage of that a lot more, basically, is what I am trying to say. So that was an issue that we need to sort out as well. Creativity, in the final third. But people, all in all, we saw a sophisticated structure going forward, flexible, fluid, brave, confident on the ball. People, all in all, it was a very encouraging performance. Very, very encouraging performance. People, the best the team has looked under the dentist, in my humble opinion, thus far. We know a lot of you guys were excited about the draw down in Mexico. While the result was great, you guys know how I felt about the performance. This performance was a very good performance. The players did well. Big shout out to the pivots, Latibeaudiere, and my baller from Barnsley. Tell you name again, John Russell. Both making their second appearances for the national team, looked really good in the midfield, people. Those two are going to play a massive role for us going forward. We're going to need those two players going forward. Again, big shout out to all the players, man. All the players that played did relatively well. I have to give a special shout out as well to the youngster, Dejan Whisper Richards. The youth hold him on, The youth hold him on. I might even do a video especially about Whisper. Seeing the youth really hold him on. I was impressed with his performance. Seeing Paris as well did very well. Boza as well. Mr. Chance are two, but did very well as well. I mean, me not have a bad word for say about none of the players them, to be honest with you. Apart from the 2 goals we conceded, you know, some of the players switched off on the goals, but generally speaking, the players held their own. So hopefully we can see more of this in the next game against Jordan. You know, hit up the likes button, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe and share. Stay safe. Take care. Until next time, again, man, really, really happy for the performance the Reggae Boyz put up in yesterday's losing effort against a relatively decent Qatar team. 12 of their World Cup players were in the squad for this game against us. So it wasn't a, never not Joe Qatar team. Wasn't the strongest Qatar team, but still a decent Qatar team. Take care, guys.